everyone, it's Susan Zahn and welcome to Toolbox of Healing. Today we're going to be talking about essential oils and my favorite oil, peppermint. It is the foundation of any essential oil collection. I call it my desert island of oils because I wouldn't go anywhere without it. So first of all, we're going to start with our diffuser. Every morning I put my peppermint oil in the diffuser. Wakes me up, spiffs me up, gets my energy going, and gets my brain kicked into gear. Oh my gosh, that's so good. And the next thing I do is put a little bit of water. And take a swig. That is great. This is really good in mojitos too, by the way. So peppermint, it's grown and sourced actually in Washington State in the United States. The people who grow it are a family owned and operated farm. They've been in operation for decades. They harvest the plant when it's at its highest potency. In the wild, the mint plant protects the forest floor. It provides shelter, food, and lodging, I guess, for beneficial insects who help balance our ecosystem. There are up to 30 species of mint. They exist all over the world. They're a very ancient plant, and many cultures use them in cooking and medicinal. The plant houses the juice or essential oil or the lifeblood of the plant. In fact, it's not actually an oil. It's a juice from the plant. And if you take a leaf from mint and you bend it in half, you can smell it. And if you had a little microscope there, you could actually see the juice coming out from underneath the leaf. It can retain its potency for decades and decades and hundreds of years, in fact, if it's kept in a cool, dark place. The Egyptians had essential oils in their tombs, and when they were discovered, they opened the oils and discovered they had their full potency, which is incredible. So I use it in 3 forms. I use it neat or straight. I drop a little bit in my hand. When I need a little pick-me-up during the day, when I'm driving, I just breathe it in and I just feel my whole body being energized and also relaxing. It's really an interesting feeling. I also use it in a roller bottle. I made this one myself, but you can buy them already made. And I just roll it straight on. For headaches or spot areas where I feel like I need some work with my muscles or soreness or a headache. And then this other is the third, which I love. These cute little beads. I don't know if you can see that. They're called peppermint beadlets. And they are these teeny little beads that look like a fish egg. They're really tiny. Can you see that? So I just pop one in, pop 2, whatever, 3, and I bite into it, and it just is this burst of peppermint flavor, a big rush of energy. My breath is fabulous, I'm sure, for anyone around me, and then I drink a little water to swallow the little gel cap. Yum. All right. So peppermint is a massive energy enhancer. It is great for headaches. I have used it myself many times. And I want to tell you a little story about a friend of mine. She had extreme migraines for 5 years, and she kept her medications, her pharmaceuticals, in her nightstand, in her car, in her office, places everywhere, because she was so worried that she would get a migraine. And she got turned on to the peppermint. She started using it like many times a day, and now she actually doesn't have migraines anymore, and she uses it just a lot. She told me that story and I was very impressed. So the other thing that I really use peppermint for is for digestive relief. Sometimes I'll put sparkling water with it, with this other oil that I swear by called Digest Zen. I don't know if you can see that. And I use those two together with a little sparkling water within a minute. If I don't feel quite right or I had something to eat that wasn't working, that just kicks its butt and pretty impressive. I'll talk more about combinations of oils that will be used with peppermint at another toolbox. It's excellent for nausea, for morning sickness, for irritable bowel syndrome, for diarrhea. Doctors actually add it to the solution used in colonoscopies to help relax the colon. It supports the liver and gallbladder functions, and it soothes any issues that you've got going with those two organs. Excellent for muscle pain. I use it a lot in my massage practice for joint pain and muscle pain. A friend of mine and I actually did a lot of testing on all kinds of analgesics and hot producing salves. We got everything we could that was on the market, and the thing that really was at the very top was just straight up peppermint oil. Peppermint oil helps keep your mouth healthy for toothaches, gum care, inflammation of the mouth. You just swish, put it in, drink some water, swish. You can either swallow it or spit it out. We'll do another toolbox on mouth care as well. So peppermint oil, menstrual cramping, you just use it directly on your lower abdominal area or take it internally. And for me, I use it for menopause. I use it on my sternum. I'm going to use this little roller bottle because I do that many times a day. And you use it on the sternum, on the back of the neck. You actually use it on the inside of the elbows and the ankles. And that helps at all those points in the body. It creates a cooling effect when you're having a hot flash. For insect bites, peppermint oil is fantastic. When I lived in the Solomon Islands for a period of time way back in '92, I used to carry around a little bottle of this stuff that was very minty. And whenever we'd get a bug bite, the people that I lived with also did it. We'd put the drop right on the bug bite and rub it, and it would counteract the nerve feeling, the itching that you had, and then you just continue on your way, not scratching yourself to death. And if you put it, actually, if you have a tick, you put the peppermint oil directly on the tick. If you can see it embedded in your skin, it will back itself out and you can dispose of it in whatever way your karma is telling you to do. So as you can see, there are many, many uses of this essential oil. I'll talk about it again, as I said, different combinations with peppermint in a future toolbox series. We'll talk about recipes for cooking, which is really fun. Maybe we'll do some cooking. Thank you so much for joining me and exploring the properties and use of this oil. I keep it with me daily, like I said. I encourage you to try it. I hope this was of value to you. And I'm posting some films below in the comment sections about the farmers and some more information about peppermint so you can do your own research. Any questions you have, always can contact me. I'm really looking forward to catching up with you in my toolbox next week, but I want to also show you, here is my website right there, mydoterra.com/Suzanne. My phone number and my email is on there, and you can always contact me with questions and also things you'd like me to research. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon.